Alright everyone, you're welcome back to my channel and to my journey in the IT world. Today I promise I'm going to talk about domain name system. But before I begin, I want to apologize for someone I omitted. That was my first boss, Mrs. Ugo Akiri. This was the first boss I had then, this woman. Very hardworking woman. I learned a lot from her too. One of the things that I see now is that I don't know if a lot of people know that about her, that she's very religious, very religious. I see that in her, and she doesn't compromise. I don't know why a lot of people don't get to understand that. But that aside, I want to apologize for omitting her in my last video, because I talk about a lot of people that I met along the way in my journey. So today I'm going to talk about domain name system. That is the business we do in NiRA. Domain name system, it has to do with system of web address. You know all those addresses when you want to visit a website, those address that you type into your browser. So at NiRA, what we do is we manage the registry for .ng domain name, the top country code, top level domain, which was redelegated by ICANN. ICANN is a global body. In the business of domain name, there are different kind of. We deal with. We are registry. I think there are 4 people that are involved in business of domain name. That is the registry, which NiRA is, the registrar. At times you have reseller in between, and the registrant. I'm going to explain them one by one. So we do this business. So for me, as an IT person, as a technical staff in technical department, we render support to registrars. The registry is the organization that is charged with responsibility of managing those domain names, ensuring that we are like administrative point of registration for domain name. So what we do at NiRA is that we manage the .ng domain name, which belong to Nigeria. That short form .ng is a short form that was given to Nigeria by ICANN based on when they were dividing it, when they were giving, domain name started with .com of this world. Those we refer to them as generic top level domains. So the idea of giving country and territories those 2-letter words generated with ISO thereabouts, So Nigeria was given to Nigeria. Fortunately, I was lucky to join the organization that manages. So what we do mostly is that we render support to registrar. So we are the registry that is the point of administrative point of registration for domain name. We are also responsible to charting the cost of that domain name, the technical infrastructure. We manage it. That is our major work there when I was in NiRA. So that is aspect of registry. That's what we do. And I'm going to talk about NiRA, what NiRA is all about, maybe later time. So we now have registrars. These are private organizations that doing the business of domain name. They apply to become a registrar. So we certify them just like dealer. We certify them to be able to make available domain name registration to end users or resellers. So what happens is that when they apply, we verify them and they become registrar. Because as registry, NiRA don't register domain name directly. We have registrars that do that on our behalf. So in between, the end user is supposed to be registrant. We refer to them as registrants. These registrants are supposed to register the domain name. Whenever they come to us, we redirect them to registrars. So in between the registrar and the registrant, there are some people that can I refer to them that they are invisible, in the sense that they also do domain registration, but they are not certified by us. I do that too. There was a time I was like a registrar, acting like a registrar. How? What we do is that you are not registered, we are not known by NiRA. You are registering, domain for end user on behalf of end user. And why a lot of people are reseller is that if you're a web developer, you design website for people, a lot of end users don't even know about this thing, that there are 3 things that are involved in but you want to have a website, there are 3 things that are involved: the address, the hosting, and the design itself. So somebody contacted me, Shegun, I need a website. I know that there are 3 things that I'm going to do: register the domain name, host the website, and I do design. So the 2 first things, I don't control them because they are subjected to annual renewal, annual license, so to say. So I will just charge, this is what it's going to cost you, but the back end, I will do the rest of the back end by contacting the registrar. Since NiRA does not know me, I don't have a platform that can register domain name with them. So that is the aspect of reseller. So the end user are the people that we refer to as registrants. They are the one that maybe they have the website, they want people to be going to their website, and they contact developer help them to get the website design. In the course of getting it designed, making it available on the internet, they get 2 other services, that is domain name and web hosting. So those are the things. That is basically what we do at NiRA. We ensure that the registration is available, and we use a software, a lot of software. The one that we use for the domain management is to that interface with the general public. That is, the registrar is a COCA. We call it COCA, country. You can Google it. I can't remember the name of that, the full meaning of that COCA. We also, for that is the software we use, and it's a registry platform. What else? Something came to my mind now. So behind the server, we use Linux to manage every other aspect of the business. That's where I learned Linux. Very interesting. If you want to understand techie, you please go and be using Linux. Linux is very interesting. It's an operating system. It's an open source operating system. It's free online. It's free to use. Anybody can just download. If you need knowledge of Linux, I can teach Linux. I can teach you. You can contact me. So that is the business we do. The business is very interesting, you know. So the registrants, from time to time, they might have challenges because there's a lot of things that is involved. When you want to register a domain name, you need basically, for registrar or registrant, you need to what we refer to as name server. You know, the software that that is used for domain management is the most popular one is Bind. It's called Bind. You can Google it, BIND. So there might be challenges, and people contact us to help. Registrar contact us if they register domain name and the domain is not propagating. Propagation is the time that it takes for you register the domain name to be available on the internet. We help them. Or domain expire, they didn't renew it on time, you go to what we call suspension or pending delete, because if a domain name is expired by NiRA policy, it takes about 1 or 2 days for it to be finally deleted. So those are the things. There is a lot of things that is involved. One of these is I'm going to teach about domain name, technical aspect of it, the business aspect of it. I've taught it several times. You know, so some registrars that contacted me, they want to know more about it, and I do that for them privately. So that is the business that NiRA do. So what happened is that NiRA is an NGO. It's like an NGO, self-sustaining NGO. We don't declare profit, and it's an association. You can join. Anybody can join. If you have interest in technology, you have interest in, you know, meeting with people, and you can join the association. So that's what NiRA is all about. That's the business that we do. We hold that responsibility on behalf of Nigeria because it does not belong to anybody. Lotenji is like oil is national resource that was given to Nigeria. You know, there's a lot of, if you want to know about how it's happened, you can go to NiRA website, nira.org.ng, to go and read more about NiRA. But then I like to stop here because I see a lot of time to talk about it. I'm still going to talk more. Thank you for your time, and see you next time. Bye bye for now.